Hello, sleepyhead. Or I should say boys and girls and everybody else. Tonight I'm going to fall asleep next to you, with you. This is going to be really comforting, a very slow-paced ASMR video. We're literally gonna catch up. We're gonna do some little bits of personal attention, maybe a couple of triggers here and there, but the aim is to fall asleep beside you. So that's what I plan to do. I hope you're doing well. You're feeling good. I have a decaffeinated cup of tea. I love this. At the moment, this is my favorite tea before bedtime. Just a breakfast tea that's decaf, and then I put honey in it and a little bit of milk, and it's really warm, homely, comforting. I've been really enjoying it. So it has been a really busy spell for sure. I know I missed a few videos a couple of weeks ago. Just so busy, and then I think I mentioned before I'd been reading, and I got myself so wrapped and invested in a book that I could not physically function, like mentally function. I just couldn't create content. I just had a total writer's block. And when I feel like that, I generally won't film. Like, I'll never film if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not feeling my best self. Just because I know sometimes through the camera or through this sort of relationship, you may feel emotions of mine, and that might, be on top of whatever you're already feeling, and I try to avoid that if I can. It's not fair for anyone to take on my emotional burdens, even though it wasn't anything substantial. I just was not in that mental space to film, and that was all caused by me being obsessed with a book series. So that's what triggered that. But we're all good. I don't know, I think what I'm enjoying about reading at the minute is I love being lost in another world. I love, I've mentioned several times recently I'm loving fantasy books, and I really love that whole idea of just like a new world, creating a new place. And so because I'm thinking of ideas for my own book, I'm sort of in that headspace all the time, and I find it really hard to then sometimes come out of that headspace and then create different types of content. So obviously ASMR, I'm always like, what to do? And I think it's because I always feel like I'm repeating myself, but when I try new things, they're not often well received. So I try and stick to what you guys seem to like, because at the end of the day, you guys are the ones that are watching these videos to help you sleep, so it's obviously working for you. So I try and keep that in mind when I'm creating content. But because I'm heading shortly away, I'm thinking about back tomorrow, so because I go to Dubai tomorrow, it's been a bit of a whirlwind to try and get everything finished in time with work and stuff, so haven't been able to explore too many different options in terms of content, but when I'm back, I hope to. So we will see. Keep watching this space. That was like the most rambly way about of me saying, hey guys, I've been crap at creating content. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, there's been so much. I'm trying to think things that we've missed to talk about. I mean, I've had a really relaxing, sort of low maintenance winter period since Christmas. I've not really been up too much in terms of out the weekends or anything like that. I tend to have been at home, tend to have been, just exercising and just just enjoying slow, soft days and weekends. But I think everything is gonna get super busy come spring, which I'm so excited about because, guys, spring is coming. I always, at this time of the year, I always look at when the sun rises and the sun sets, and I love watching it get later and later. Like, it rises earlier, it sets later. At the minute, I'm able to walk the dogs past 5 p.m. now, which is really good because I like to walk them in the day because there's lots of beautiful kind of trails near where I live to walk the dogs, and I love to do that when it's light and enjoy the scenery of the rolling hills in the background and the trees, and listening to the sounds of nature and the smells as well of nature. I love it. I'm really fortunate to be able to be in nature every day. Very fortunate for that, without having to walk and breathe in a lot of, pollution or fumes and things. So yes, I've been enjoying being able to walk the dogs later. I, of course, am still very much into my sport this year. I watched as much of the Super Bowl as I could. Obviously here it was on very late. It didn't start until 11:30 p.m. at night. I managed to make it till about 2:45 in the morning. So that was about kind of the halftime show-ish. But I did do it. I made it, which was good. I feel like it's already been a week since the Super Bowl, which is madness. But I love that, and I've been enjoying my football still. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to, been reading all those books, but wanted to start playing games and stuff again as well. I need more hours in the day. Do you ever feel like that? You're just like, I need more hours in the day. I could do all these things. But yeah, anyway, I'm loving that we are almost at the end of Feb, beginning to get, to March, for spring and daffodils and all the wonderful things that there are to look forward to in spring. I'm looking forward to sunnier days and being out in the garden and just like warm walks. I'm really easily pleased that way. Maybe it's because I'm gonna be 30 this year. So I'm sort of just enjoying a little bit more of a slower pace with life at the minute. Just relaxing. I tried hot yoga the other day, which was really fun. I don't know if any of you tried it. And you basically go inside this it's almost like this big bubble tent, and you tap your mats, you get sipped in, but the temperature is really, really hot in it, and then you do an hour of yoga, and you, oh my goodness, you sweat so much, you're absolutely roasting. It's like doing yoga in like 35-degree heat in the sunshine. It's like that, but it was really good. So I've been doing things like that with my slow days. If you've never tried the hot yoga, definitely would recommend. Okay, anyway, I have just rambled too much, so I'm going to, I just need to, my shoulder's been giving me a little bit of grief recently, just from being in the gym and doing a lot more weight sessions. My shoulders are shot, I like to say it anyway, from cheerleading injury years ago, but when I get to like a certain amount of training, the injury sort of comes back, so I struggle with them at the minute, so just leaning on that shoulder, it's been a little bit sore. Okay, so I'm going to order this little sleep spray, and I wanted us to think about spring while I spray this, because this sleep spray is fragrance with like lavender, eucalyptus, vetiver and jasmine, and it's, well, it smells of things to help you sleep. It reminds me of scents of spring. What is so nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna breathe this in and out. Okay, tell me, what is your favorite thing with spring? Or your favorite part about spring? Do you like, we have Easter. So you've got all your chocolate, eating chocolate, I don't know if anybody else used to, but when I was wee, we used to paint little eggs. So you would boil an egg, and then you would paint it, and then you'd roll it down a hill. Did anybody do that? To see if it would burst. We used to do the Easter bonnet competition, so you would get a hat, and then you would make like an Easter scene, or create a hat that represents Easter, and then you would enter into like a local competition. There used to be a local fair near me where we would do that. Of course, loving the chocolate, I always think of Easter in spring, and then daffodils and tulips, the trees budding and leaves starting to appear in the trees. And then lots of new life as well. It tends to be spring. Baby lambs and little birds and ducklings, cygnets. There's a duck pond near me that has swans in it, and they often have cygnets. Or it used to be, spring brought tadpoles. Then we used to go tadpole fishing. There's just so many things I just love. As I said, love that time of year, just getting outside. But anyway, I think this sleep spray definitely reminds me of spring. Of spring. So what I'm going to do now is, as I've rambled your ear off and just literally talked about spring for 15 minutes, I am going to do a kind of this or that triggers. I've kind of paired them up to a variety of different trigger signs. But yeah, you got to work out which trigger makes you feel the most tingly. So I'll do like one on this end and then one on this end, okay? the first pair. Okay. So do you like this? Or so that's this. Or that. Minus that. Okay. So this dingo shark. Or that. So let me just push this all the other way. Okay. I definitely preferred this, the dingo shark. Okay. So do you prefer this? Or that. I think I prefer that. This. Or that. What do you prefer? Such a weird trigger. I think I prefer this. The banana. Okay. Finally. This. Or I think I prefer this, the brush. There you go. A quick 5-minute trigger extravaganza. We also haven't done need to try and find all the different ways that you can do that again, because I've not done that in ages, where there's lots of different types of dotted line and the little back tracing game. But let's do that now, because I think it would be super cute. We'll do it 3 times. Okay, so just close your eyes. Just imagine I'm doing this on your back. Dot, dot, line, spiders crawling up your spine. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. Crack an egg on your head, and there you go. The shivery. And again. Dot, dot, line, line, spiders crawling up your spine. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. Crack an egg on your head, and there you go. The shiveries. One more time. Dot, dot, line, line, spiders crawling up your spine. Tight squeeze. Cool breeze. Crack an egg on your head, and there you go. The shiveries. Shiver, 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 shiveries. There we go. You have the shiveries. I hope. I feel like this mug has got like a little, I hope it's not a crack. Yeah, I think there's a little, very little crack in it, maybe from the dishwasher. I hope not. It's like my favorite mug ever. It's like the best size of mug. Okay, well, why don't we create a little dream for us both to go to sleep to? If you hear a little humming in the background, by the way, I've just noticed the boilers come on. I say boiler, heat pump. Yeah, it might be outside. I think it's the one outside. There's like the indoor one over there, and then the outdoor one on this wall outside. And I think it might be that. I think it's on, sucking in air. What's the thing? Yeah, we'll do a little dream. So just close your eyes. Okay, keep them nice and closed. And I want you to imagine that you're on a grassy hill full of wildflowers. The trees are in full cherry blossom bloom, and you're lazing on this hill, looking into the distance, past the fields, and all the can see for miles and miles. It's a clear day. Little wisps of clouds in the sky. And you're perched up on your elbows, legs outstretched, looking to the horizon. Little birds flitter by. Bumblebees bounce from flower to flower. Butterflies land on your head, your feet, and a warm breeze gently sweeps past and through your hair. You're completely content. You can smell the fresh wildflowers, can hear the birds, can hear the distant sea. You're so relaxed and happy. It's late spring, early summer. So the temperature is just right. Not too cold, not too hot, but just right. And you can gently fall asleep where you are. Have an afternoon nap. Perhaps you'll lie there thinking of creative ideas. Whatever it is. You don't have a care in the world, nothing to worry or stress about, just you in the late afternoon on that grassy hilltop, staring out into the distance. Relaxing. Be so nice just to be somewhere like that in nature. And on that note, we are going to get tucked on in. Okay, and I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful night's sleep. But we're gonna